Alright, we're at New Hampshire on our mile tour of SRX, 30 laps, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. You can go very quick with shifting and a lot of brake bias back, but having ran this car a little bit and knowing what this track used to do, I think shifting is just going to make it hell getting out of the corner, because it's already a bit of a pain getting out of the corner sometimes over some of this transition. So I think the people that are shifting are going to start to struggle late. Now, it's only 30 laps and there's not a very big field, so it may not happen, or it may not even be noticeable. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, and I don't know how much draft is going to play a role. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it's fun. It just split by one person, so instead of having a 17-car race, we've got a 9-car race and an 8-car race. But maybe that cleans it up, and it gives two people a chance to get a win. But my chances of a win are pretty much zero.
Green, green, green.
This place,
Here comes your first time black.
this place is just not my style, especially with the line up the track and not on a white line. For some reason that just throws me off on hitting my mark. Even though we got dashed lines and you can pretty much see where the seams are with the colorization of the track, but yeah, it's just gonna be a tough one, because if you have a little lapse just like I did there, you're gonna go in a little hotter and it's going to just not turn the whole way around. Everyone else is going to be shifting, especially on a Q lap. Again, I'm not worried about that. We're going to try to keep the tires on it. That was just a terrible lap all around. Interested to see what the tires are just after those 2 laps. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so right front is getting grilled. Yeah, we're gonna have to really back things down. I don't know how much I can change the brake bias in car, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I think it is all about just not overdriving it. Let's see. These two out here, we do. They're just going out though. Connor's on his second. Now we're just waiting on the 7 car. Should be dead last though. Yep, we are. Perfect. Yeah, so even though you're burning up the right front, if you're kind of spinning the wheels off the corner, getting sideways, you're just going to lose all that drive. We may have to switch and try shifting, but for For now, I'm going to stick with what I know. I mean, it could just be an early wreck and spreads us all out anyways, because everyone's going to be lifting off and braking at a slightly different point. Am I still last? I am. Sweet by a long ways. Mission accomplished. Let's go race.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 4,231.
So, we've got all the normal names in here. Daniel, Shane, Chris, Billy. Connor's been showing up more. I don't know Jim, and I don't know Zach. But
everyone's gridded.
Let's go race. .106 track temp. How far back can I take the brakes? Okay, we don't even need to worry about it in garage. Can move it around a ton. We'll go 52.9 right now. I don't foresee us gaining a bunch of spots like Rockingham. Rockingham was a little bit easier for me to control what I'm doing. Here, not really too in control of my braking.
About to go green, stay focused.
Just gotta hope someone doesn't lock it up getting into 1 or 3 on the first lap and getting into someone else and wiping out the field.
Green flag, green flag.
Third for a moment. So that transition is either gonna snap. Oh no, Shane just snapped. It snaps or it pushes really bad. So we're down to an 8-car race now.
38.464.
Pace is a little slower than I thought it was going to be, but once everyone spreads out a bit, it'll get quicker. I've just got to try to keep it off that right front and wait on throttle out of the corner. Get on it too early, just shoves up towards the wall on exit. And that's where most of the damage comes from. Jeez, he had a big old run and very slow reactions. Oh, that's Connor.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 31.4.
The field just set its fast lap. We are down to a 7-car race. Oh, missed that corner. Guess we're coming up here. Get the steering out of it before the exit, otherwise we will be spinning like White Monster.
31.794.
That's our fastest lap. Man, I can tell that I'm not doing good things to the tires. And I'm slow. That's not a good combo. I just feel everything tensing up 3/4 of the way through the corner, and it's just adding so much extra heat and stress into the tires. I gotta just not roll back into the throttle and wait. And as we do this, they're just vanishing and will probably never fall off.
.051.
That transition, and shoved the nose that time. I like going down there in a normal race car, but in this thing, it is a no-go. .064. Chris almost got himself hooked there off the corner. He's going down to the flat bits. Which I am surprised this car even turns down there.
32.027.
Loosened up a tiny bit there. Do we dare shift? Let's feel it. That was great. That was a good job. Good job, fucking idiot.
.124.
Run straight into the wall.
We got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the right side.
Go for that aero damage to really help us out. What happens when I change up my rhythm? I don't think shifting's good for me. Or I just need to be smarter on throttle. Alright, brakes back to 50. Yeah, I'm going nowhere though. Going nowhere and just getting pulled. When I was talking to Daniel earlier, I thought the race was longer, but 30 laps shifting.
32.218.
Shifting is not going to be an issue as long as you don't loop it off the corner. But we're just going to have a battle here for last. Let's see what happens.
Outside. Keep low. 32.259. Clear outside. Outside. Clear up top.
Rotated really well around the bottom there. Like I didn't even have to try. Yeah, I don't think they're going to drop off enough for us to catch them. If they even drop off halfway through the race. They'll have had to have done a lot of damage. And I'll have to not do a lot of damage. 5.4 behind last time.
32.378.
5.8 this time. Going well. That's to the leader, not to Chris. I also think draft is playing a big role in things.
32.285.
Because it's iRacing and the draft is massive everywhere. Except for on tour mods here, where it should be. 3.5 seconds to Chris. Got way too low and on it too early. Big push behind towards the wall.
0.244.
Wow, this thing did not do what I thought it was going to do at all. Is starting to get a tiny bit loose off the corner, but
2.285.
.5 to Chris still. There's only chance of us getting any more spots is from Rex. That's about all we got now. Pulling away from us as well.
363.
Go back to not shifting.
.531.
3.7. Yeah, they're just faster and nothing mattered. I think it was more important to have draft than anything. Although I'm not seeing Eric really fall off. Back towards 4th and 5th. I don't think he's got much draft. We did eventually pull away from Connor, but very weird. I would love to see a 200 lap race here with these to like kind of see how management went. The runs are huge, like fuel-wise, because I don't even know if we started out with a full tank, but we've got 72 more laps left, so you could end up doing a 100 lap run easy. That could be an interesting race. I've got to decide if I want to do these. I'll probably do these just because more people have them for the hosted next season.
32.48.
But it's clear I will be getting my butt kicked. But yeah, give me 40 cars around here with 200 laps on the board. I think you could have some pretty interesting races.
32.534.
Battling for position up ahead of us, but it's not going to do anything because they'll still go quicker than what I can go.
.591.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking a 50 lap race. Thankfully it isn't. God, that would take forever. Take twice as long as this has been. I guess this hasn't been that long, but it feels like it just because I am nowhere. The guy's ahead, still pulling away. Be interesting to see what the tires are because it doesn't feel like it's on that right front anymore. Should have done more than 5 laps in practice.
32.583. Two left to go. 2 to go. .73.
Lock up. We are catching the 7, but the 7 has no need to even try to go fast. Although they just had another issue in the corner.
White flag. One more.
I'm guessing their right front has overheated, or that was just a mistake.
32.749.
But yeah. Luckily there was only 9 cars in here and 2 of them spun, because I was terrible. And there we go.
Go high.
P6 out of 9.
All right.
And only 7 cars that didn't make a mistake, and who knows if Connor
Very good job.
had damage or something. Daniel gets the win, Billy second, Eric third. 80-93. Billy 76-88, Shane 92-93. Connor 66-93. Yikes. He didn't even look like he was pushing it hard. That's a weird one. Shane. Oh, that... Did he get loose and it just did the weird thing? Oh no, it's his Oculus again. Well, at least it went left and not right. And then 6 gets a push, puts wheel in it, spins it. Other than that, what are we going to see here? A little wall tap by Billy. Is this when I run into the wall? Yep. That was so stupid. Gotta try anything when you're that slow. 6 car having some issues. Some more issues. And that's it. So, that's a boring one, but sometimes racing, the fast people start out front, and the slow people are in the back, and nothing changes. Oh, cool. Look, another new bug that iRacing has added to the UI. The worst thing that's ever happened is iRacing be able to update the UI without any downtime, because they have been on a non-stop mission to fuck everything up. It's really impressive. Like, this is, I think, the 4th update in the last 2 days now for it. So, but hey, strength of field all the way to the left. 22 I rating, lost. It doesn't matter. We're at a 499, 0 incidents. So we've got to be way on up there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Even though I was really bad. But thanks for watching.